What's up everybody, welcome to the Mina channel. Today we are going to be doing a video that I've been actually meaning to do a lot earlier than I did now. I've just been busy with a lot of videos, a lot of things happened, but I am back talking about Persona 5. And before we start, I do want to let you know this video has spoilers regarding the third semester and the villain as well. Let's go ahead and get started with this. So the third semester happened, and the truth and the twist regarding this matter is Maruki, who's been your counselor for the last year, he is in fact the person that is manipulating things behind the scenes to appear the way it appears. Now, there's been a lot of confusion behind what Maruki's power is, which is what the video is going to be about. Of course, I am going to talk about the third semester, but I'm also going to talk about why the third semester is what it looks like. I have a lot of conjecture and a lot of guessing here because the game is not clear, but the game is also very clear some things. But before we even start there, I want to explain what the metaverse is, because a lot of people think it is confusing and it's not. And I think it's Atlus's fault because they don't explain this really well, as well as what changing hearts entails still. What does that even mean? So I hate that they use the term changing hearts, although it's really catchy and it is really good for marketing. And that is actually completely and 100% inaccurate. They don't literally change people's hearts. They change people's cognition. This will tie into Maruki in a second because it is a similar ability. So changing someone's cognition is changing people's brain in a sense, like the way that they think and the way that they interact and everything. That is mind manipulation. That's basically what it means. How is that even possible? So to explain, I will explain a little bit about who Carl Jung is. Carl Jung is a psychologist that actually created the theory of what you know as the metaverse or persona and shadows and everything. I'm not going to go into detail because I have a different video for that planned. But basically, the metaverse is the collective unconscious. That is basically everybody's mind is connected in this pseudo reality where everything is just connected together. That is basically almost like the internet. Think of it that way, but in our brains. All of the brains are connected and everything. It is said that people can travel there and explore and everything. That's what the subconscious will be a little bit. Then you have obviously the persona, which is yourself and your reflection, and then you have the shadow. So going back to the actual metaverse, because I do want to explain that a little bit in detail. So metaverse is basically this place where people go to, and that's where everybody's minds are connected. Everything, like the self that it's in you, it's there, or so on. So what happens when they do the mind changing, changing cognition, stealing their heart? What happens is basically they're actually changing the person that they are for a better person. You know, they were corrupt in some kind of way, so you're taking the corruption away. That's basically what's going on. Why is that important? So the third semester starts with you meeting a human Morgana, as well as a lot of people whose life has changed. In fact, some people who were dead are now alive. How is that even possible? It's not possible. And he's not reviving dead people. He's not making reality altering things. The reality that is happening is not being changed. Reality is still reality. People are still people and everything. What he's changing is what people perceive to be true and accurate is being manipulated. For example, I will say in a sense is an illusion. To give you a perspective in this sense, let's take an example of Kasumi. So Kasumi, at the beginning, you know her as Kasumi, and the reason why we know her as Kasumi is because we found an ID whose name says Kasumi Yoshizawa. So we assumed that her name was Kasumi Yoshizawa. Everybody in the story refers her to Yoshizawa until we find out that her name is actually not Kasumi Yoshizawa, but Sumire Yoshizawa, the sister of Kasumi. It's because she has her ID. However, it did never change. Sumire, the character girl, she was never Kasumi. Maruki did not change the world for everybody to see Sumire as Kasumi. He just changed the cognition for Kasumi so that people around her, for she will believe she is Kasumi. So the entire time, only her is thinking that she's Kasumi. Everybody else knows that she's Sumire. Although we don't have the background of what happened to her sister, what we perceive as her and what she perceives is two different things. We as a player are being led to believe that she is Kasumi the entire time because we are unaware of what her name is and the background of the past. However, the person we met so far is in fact Sumire the entire time. She was Sumire the entire time. Only she believed that she was Kasumi, and that was because the powers of Maruki does not involve changing everything. It just involves changing your belief or your cognition to believe that something is true that it isn't true. In a sense, like I said, an illusion. So in a bigger scale, what he does is he's able to connect to mementos, which again, mementos is everybody's palace, is everybody's cognition. So he's able to change that for everybody to believe that these people are alive. People are still dead, and I want to make sure of that. These people are still dead in the story. The fact that Morgana is a human is also a changing cognition. Morgana is still a cat. We just, as the player and the people in Tokyo, are seeing him as a human because he's changing in cognition for that to happen. That is all a changing cognition. So that is how it works. That is how it's presented as to be. That's how I believe it to be. Obviously, everybody has their little wish, and the reason why these wishes are the way that they are is because they had conversations with Maruki. And Maruki did what he did because he believed that he was doing the best for everybody, because he believes that's what that will make them happy. That's why you just don't see changes where you will see things change differently, because that is all from the perspective of Maruki, who is the person who is changing their cognition. It's not a self-change. It's not, basically what I'm trying to say is, while that change is there, the change is being happened because of Maruki, not because you wish to be happy in this sense or whatever. So it is his wish for you to be happy, because this is the one thing that he knows that will make you happy. Hope that clears the misunderstanding of us. Like, I've seen a lot of crazy theories, and I see a lot of people talk about it like it's like a different world, and he like changed things and everything. He changed one thing, but it wasn't. He didn't. A reality altered everything, and he created a new time. I saw people talking about like a time paradox or like a changing whatever. It's none of that. It's really just a changing cognition. Reality didn't change at all. Reality was still there. I do have a crazy theory that I believe the Goro that we saw during the third semester was actually not a true Goro, but a change in cognition on Joker's part to believe that Goro was also actually there. But that's just my personal opinion on that. That is because I believe that throughout the conversations that you have with Maruki, he kind of implies that once you get rid of the third semester, Akechi will disappear because he's a changing cognition. He's not the girl that you spend time with at the beginning of the story. So that's my personal opinion on that. That is my personal guess, but I want to throw that in because I don't have another video to do for this or anything like that. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, and if you agree or disagree. Again, this is basically all that I'm breaking down based on the game, based on what they tell us. I just want people to kind of know why is it there, where it is, and everything like that. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments below. This was a whole spoiler video, but I think I had a lot of fun making this one particularly because there is a lot to talk about. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.